Welcome back to Cooking with the Kriks. I'm Serge Krikorian, and today I have a special guest, Paul Rainwater with Q Clothier.
Q Clothier.
I'm sorry, I butchered it again.
No,
you said
fine.
Don't use the French word version, Clothier. You said Clothier. Okay, I got it right. I'll get it right.
Clothier.
Yeah. Paul, today we're going to do some San Marzano tomato. Tell me why you picked a marinara sauce.
Well, let me tell you my story. My wife and I have been married 39 years. The times that I have cooked a meal at our home in 39 years, when she is there in the home with me, is zero.
Zero. Well, you know what?
Zero.
Just
if I'm there and she's there, she cooks.
Well, guess what, Paul?
Yes.
We're going to call you after this.
Yeah.
She's going to be able to call you Chef Paul Rainwater.
This will blow her away that I even came. We're talking about almost 40 years. And I mean, I do not cook. Well, she cooks for me.
Okay. Well, we're gonna make that change, right?
I know, I love it.
All right, Paul. Now we're gonna start with a marinara sauce, and you know what? It is a very simple recipe. These are San Marzano tomatoes. They are actually certified. They're from Italy. And what's so special about them? Go ahead and dump it in here. Yes, sir. All the way.
My custom suits that I sell come from Italy. So I love Italian stuff.
And these are from Mount Vesuvius.
Yeah.
And so that's why it's got a little bit of sweet flavor to it. And what you want to do, since I'm gonna have you fun with cooking, so go ahead and dig in with your hands and start smashing those. They're already
smush them up.
Smush them up. That's right. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and add it a little bit of.
I like this.
Oh yeah. See, cooking can be fun, man.
Yeah. This is right down my alley.
That's what I'm talking about.
My 4-year-old grandson would like doing this.
See, you can do this with your grandson and go ahead and make Grandma a really, really nice dish. I put about 7 cloves of garlic that I cut in slivers, and all I'm doing is just sauteing it very lightly, as you can see. And you're trying to get it a little bit to give it a color, but you don't want to go too far. And this takes about basically a minute and a half. And while you have, I got a grill pan right here. And what I've done...
So that's garlic?
Yes, it is garlic.
Okay, good.
What I've done is marinated these chicken in Italian, my Italian dressing, but you can buy one from the store, man.
Just let it sit in any Italian dressing.
A couple of hours at the most.
Wow.
And go ahead. Yeah, we got a little bit too far. See, that's the beauty of cooking live. You never know what happens.
Yeah, it's like a scientific project.
Yeah, it can be sometimes. I hope I didn't get you too bad.
No.
Look like I did.
I'm protected, man.
Yeah, you did get. Well, I did give you one of my aprons.
Like weird science.
That's right. Now what I'm trying to do is going ahead and letting it cook to simmer a little bit, just for the wine to reduce, and also infuse the flavors with the garlic. And you look like you're within seconds to be ready right there.
Yeah, I mean, how mushy is it supposed to be?
That's it. Now, give it another second or two. And
does that look good?
Yeah, that looks great, man. Just like a professional right there. All right, just dump that in there. And we got that. Now, we're gonna add a little bit of salt to this. Not much. Do you like spicy?
Yeah, but not much.
Not much. There you go. In that case, we're going to go very little.
Yeah, just a little.
You do that to taste. And then we're going to add, it's always important when you're doing some marinara sauce, add a little bit of sugar. It really enhances the flavor. Between the salt, you got your
salt and sugar.
Sugar, that's right. They're both flavor enhancing. You can take those gloves off if you want to.
That first glove?
Yeah, first layer. Go ahead. That's why we got 2 gloves on.
I like that.
And then, so celebrating all the different really ingredients, from the fresh tomatoes to the fresh garlic. You got yourself some fresh basil. I put a whole little thing of fresh basil in there. And all you got to do is make sure it just simmers for about 20 minutes at the latest, at the most. And while we're doing that, as you see, while we let that simmer, This has been about 2 minutes. You see it's beautifully marbled.
Right.
And then we'll go ahead and switch that over. We're going to cook that for another 2 minutes.
And is this cast iron right here?
This is cast iron. You know what? If you don't want to grill outside, this is your best man's best friend right here. In
Well,
the
that's
time,
what I'm wanting to learn more about is the cast iron skillet.
And this skillet right here, it actually has the grill marks. So you get it really, really hot.
I like that.
It all the juices drips down there, and it actually gives it that smoky flavor. It's just almost like you're outside.
So it would be similar to grilling, but on your stove at home.
On the stove at home.
I like that.
I'm trying to make it easy on you, my friend. All right, Paul. Looks like we're getting really, really close.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
This has been you've been stirring this for a little bit, and it's been simmering for about 15 minutes. And so while we're waiting on it to finish up, tell me a little bit about Q Clothier.
Well, my store, yeah, you said it right. My store is mainly custom. And so you and I were talking about how we match in size. I could actually fit you at Q Clothier because I don't care what size the person is. I'm measuring and designing and having the clothing custom made for them.
Wow, that's awesome.
So I'm a custom shop. So I sell suits and sport coats and shirts and pants and jeans and all that. But most of it's tailor-made.
Tailor-made.
For that individual. So it's like an art project, and you could equate it to like the art of cooking.
That's exactly right. You tailor it to whatever customers
There's
want.
a process that ends up with an end result. And the end result is a work of art, just like your...
Well, I'm ready to get fitted. I want you to know. Are you ready to eat?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, this is at 165. Make sure anytime you're cooking your chicken,
I know,
Paul,
I heard that.
You make it to 165. Between 165 and 70, it's perfect. And then you let it sit there for about 3-4 minutes. And we warmed up the spaghetti, and your sauce should be about ready. Why don't we taste it right quickly and make sure it doesn't need any more salt? And let's see. A little bit of salt, just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Just a little bit would do it.
I don't mind salt. I like salt.
You like salt, huh?
Yeah.
Add a little bit of pepper.
I'm unafraid.
And let it sit. And when we come back, we're gonna dish this up and be ready to eat.
That sounds great.
All right, Paul. Looks like we're ready.
Yeah.
Go ahead and put a little bit of that sauce in there. I'm gonna cut the chicken, and that way we can taste it.
Just put the sauce
on it. That's exactly. Yes, sir.
A little bit more.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Quite a bit of sauce will go. But one more.
Yeah.
And we'll be, there we go.
I like sauce too.
Yeah, you do. Here we go.
I like food, period.
Well, this
It's
one's
a work of art.
You are the one that helped cook it.
Yeah, I love
Put a little bit of Parmesan on there. Grab your fork. Let's go ahead and taste and see what we think.
My wife is going to be blown away when she sees this.
Well, I hear you, man, and
Because she does not know I'm here doing this. So.
Well, you know what? Now you can surprise her, like I
Yeah.
said, with your 4-year-old if you want to, or do it by yourself for a nice weekend meal.
Very good.
We got the freshness of I'm tasting the garlic, I'm tasting the fresh basil, I love those tomatoes, and the red wine. Man, you've done an amazing job.
I could do this. Even though I'm
Yes, you can.
not a cook. This is so simple and so easy for you guys out there that are like me. I know you could do this and impress that woman.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this recipe, be sure to subscribe and hit that bell. I'll see you next time.